What's cracking with you people? Anansi here and welcome back to X-Blaze. We are at the Stairway to Heaven evening. In the last one, we fought a very annoying boss called the Ancient Six-Wing. Yumi's looking at something here, I don't know what. But we fought an annoying boss called the Ancient Six-Wing that took half the episode to beat. And again, I apologize for that because I'm used to beating that boss in like a few minutes. It just doesn't take that long. But I keep forgetting that I'm not on I'm not on my original saves. I'm actually on a I'm not on New Game Plus. I'm on a fresh save for this playthrough. So that took a minute to get used to. Now we are fighting dark elementals and dark guardians, and dark spirits. These spirits can only be hurt by using your light elemental. Not using your light elemental, using your light attacks. Forgot to start my stopwatch. I'm being very amateurish here. Okay. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So yeah, you only use your light attacks to beat these guys. Otherwise, you are basically what's the one for here? Waiting on. Actually, wait. Hit this. If you go to light blaze, I was trying to save that scroll for the lightning range, but it would probably behoove me to use the light blades. I mean, we're not going to get that amount of money, that amount of souls anyway. So, so yeah, we're going to do that. Go ahead and bind that skill to here. Now we could also get Ray of Light. That would also help as well. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to get the basic attack increase, so that way, we can do some actual damage to these guys. I thought we had a little bit more time before we bumped into the dark spirits, but it looks like I was wrong on that one. Come on now. There we go. But yeah, the last boss that we fought was called the Ancient Six-Wing, and if you read the bestiary, which I would love to do, but unfortunately because I've already beaten this game once, some of the enemies in the bestiary that I have would be straight up spoilers for the end of the game. So I'm gonna let you know right now that you're. Ooh, they killed me. Okay, that's on me. But yeah, again, death in this game doesn't really count for much. Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to remember if you could break those things or not. But yeah, you can basically beat it using light and fire attacks. Those are his two weaknesses. Watch me the. Okay, come on now. Okay, I am getting my butt handed to me here. Okay. Try this again. Okay. Okay. Sorry if I go quiet here. The elementals are always the tougher ones for me to fight, and I genuinely hate fighting them. Okay, come on. Okay. Because yeah, you see the bottom right there, we got his health bar, so this is basically a boss fight. The only problem is that it is, as you can tell from the, as you remember from the last episode, these bosses have become basically bullet sponges in more ways than one. I mean, luckily, fighting this one's a lot easier than fighting the Ancient Six Wing. Granted, I say that, and I'm getting my butt handed to me. But yeah, these fights a little bit easier because you can keep them at a range here. They kind of help you out. Okay, now we're at the other part. So what has happened now is that it's basically split apart. And now you gotta play the game of basically dodging the attacks, because now that it's split apart into smaller sections. Okay, let me bind the light form here to we'll do right bumper here because we don't need earthquake anymore. Okay, come on. I'm probably gonna die here again. I'm gonna give it a buck with you. Probably gonna die here again. Gonna give it a buck with you. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay. There we go. But yeah, no, we're at the point in the game now where, and this honestly goes to show the kind of problem that X Blaze has when it comes to enemy design, is that I feel like when Gaijin designed this game, they were designing their first video game, and it shows. Okay, that's one more down. They're probably gonna recombine here in a second now, but it shows because, again, it's like they think a tough boss is just a boss of a lot of health, but a tough boss is meant to test your knowledge of the game more than it is oh, come on, more than it is a bullet sponge. Oh, come on. Oh man. Okay. I'm probably going to cut to when we beat this boss, because I'm not going to subject you guys to another half video long boss fight. So be right back. Come on, you little bugger. You know you want to. Put the what's face through here right now. Okay. So, finally beat the dang thing. So, now that we got that beat, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the strategy. I know it's kind of after the fact here, but the Dark Elemental has 4 attacks that you have to watch out for. A homing attack that does an insane amount of damage and can only be blocked by walls and, well, physical objects. They have a straight shooting attack that doesn't home in, does a moderate amount of damage, nothing too crazy. And then it has the other homing attacks that go through walls. And then it splits into 5 dark spirits that attack you directly. The big dark purple homing attack, which again is hard to distinguish, you want to basically have something between you and the elemental when it fires it, because it comes out really fast, moves really fast, and locks onto you with a wide blast radius. Good luck dodging it. Your best bet is to block it. Everything else is kind of easy to deal with because the single straight shooting attack doesn't take that long to act. Well, it doesn't do that much damage, and it's very easy to dodge as long as you use your analog stick dodging moves, right? These things again. So, y'all remember from an earlier part, we have to deal with this now, and now we got several different elementals coming at us. So before you do anything else, remember to always take care of this. Remember to always take care of these first. And with your light mode, you can regenerate some health, but don't count on it too much. Take note of where all the where all the health potions are. Okay. Okay, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. I'm probably gonna die here, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. So now, gotta make a few changes here. So we're gonna put that on my Y button. I need a fireball, so put that on. Actually, do I have fire blades? Yes, put that on here. Am I close to getting ice blades? Even if I was, that set me back too far. So we're going to. Okay, keep it pushing here. There's another one. we got four. So we got 2 fire elementals, an ice elemental, and a. Okay, not what I meant to do, but. Not what I meant to do, but we can make it work. Okay, that did not go the way I. Another health crystal. Okay, good. We can work with this. That's another one. Okay, probably gonna die here. If I die here, I'm gonna try to take out the elementals first, considering the fact that they're the ones that do the most damage. Alright, let's try this one more time. Huh. Oh, right, I forgot. When you destroy those things, they stay destroyed. Sorry, I'm so used to doing this in one shot. I guess in the later part of the game, because I do... Oh, no, wait, it doesn't spawn in yet. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Okay, that takes care of that. Takes care of that. Yeah, I was right. They do respawn, so... What you basically want to kind of focus your attention on at this point is getting the elementals taken care of. I would personally focus down the ice elemental because that one, if you remember from an earlier part, that one slows you down and leaves you susceptible to taking more damage. A lot of X-Blaze that, a lot of X-Blaze, and this is probably a little bit late in the playthrough to be letting you know this, but if you've noticed, a lot of X-Blaze boils down to, just kind of enemy management, really. As long as you can manage where the enemies are coming from and what enemies are attacking you, you should be fine. Now, granted, looking at my my souls meter or my currency, we're pretty close to buying the one ability in the game that effectively renders this entire game, the challenge of this entire game, moot. Like it renders it completely ineffectual. Okay, we need some health here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There you go. And I've been hinting at it throughout the playthrough with regards to the lightning ability, the lightning chain. Once you get that ability, again, the game just becomes stupidly easy. Okay, so I think we've taken out the spawner that spawns the fire elementals. This is probably why we haven't seen them in a little bit. At this point, it's just the spawners that spawn the ice elemental and the dark elementals. So... There you go. Okay. Get some more health here. gonna get this last one, and it's just cleaning up the enemies. There we go. It was one hit away the entire time. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. It also doesn't help that I am used to playing this game with Ayumi's feel-good suit on. As you can see, if you recall from an earlier part, we got her double damage suit, which, oddly enough, like again, how do I put this here? You would think a game like X-Blaze, they would give her like different costumes that would be like more revealing as the game went on, but no, she only has 2 spare costumes, and they each put on more clothes. And I'm used to playing the one with the regenerating health, because double damage really doesn't do much in the game. And if I mentioned it before, I'm sorry for repeating myself, but yeah, right. Here we go. Yeah, if I mentioned it before, I'm sorry for repeating myself, but it does bear repeating that if for some reason you're crazy like me, you want to do another playthrough of the game, which again, I don't blame if you don't want to. Heck, I don't blame you guys. You don't even want to pick this one up after showing it off like this. But if you want to do another playthrough of this game, you can select your outfit, your costume, your bonus points, your bonus effect, effectively, at the new game screen. And again, I almost always give Ayumi her regenerating health ability, because it's just better, in my opinion. There we go. I'm trying to get as many as we can here, because I want to show this off. So I think, right, this is next. Almost there. There we go. Cool, got a new skill available, which is, now that we got that done, we can get lightning range. I'm gonna go ahead and bind it where the ice arrow is. And in the next part, since we're basically at time, we're basically at time. In the next part, I'm going to show off what that looks like. Okay, come on. There we go. So, I think, let me take a look here just to double check to make sure that we got everything we need here. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, so in the next part, we're going to show off what lightning range does and why it is I was so fixated on getting it this entire playthrough. I've been Anansi, you've been awesome, and I'll catch you later.